princess! I'm all kind of gushy right now. From my wife and my 5 years dreamiversary, I guess. It didn't occur to me until just now. Oh my gosh. What date did I have, my first stream? I know it was sometime in March. March 27th. 2021. Almost said 7 there. Ugh. Mixing up my timelines. Well, at the very least, I have a little bit of time to prep something special. No idea what. But I know I haven't really been up to too much. I've been really fucking sleepy. I've been really sleepy. Like, all this week. At this point, I'm pretty confident it's just because of the cold. And, like, I just want to go and retreat within the insulation of my heavy heated blanket. And it's always hard to leave. It's the usual story. But anywho, I can't sleep right now. There's work to do. We got dwarfing around. You know? I've been playing a little bit off stream. You know, trying to mitigate a lot of the boring stuff. And I think I have left it off on a pretty interesting note. So we're gonna be starting pretty hot, I think. Let's see. I'm gonna... Da-ba-da-da-ba! There we are. And then... Wifey Frog! Wifey Frog! Alright. So... right here, you might be able to tell this is the top view of the giant sandstone rabbit statue that we've erected. But the reason we're at this angle is because, follow it right up here into this corner here, we've got a visitor. Mospar Mebaslengi has come. A giant humanoid monster with 2 heads! RNG! We're being invaded! Yes, RNG. I have a feeling I know where your head is at. Where's the room? I'll show you. Here it is. Here it fucking is. Are you happy now? It's the same fortress we've been playing for a while now, so there hasn't really been any change. I mean, there's been a little bit of change, but we'll get to that in a moment. Okay. Let's see, I can't remember. You have multiple. Did you notice that? Let's take a look here. I probably do. Does this one qualify? Then there's kind of this one too. Yeah. Oh, that's a new thing. That one kind of too. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Let's see, which one of the mechanical knives? That would be our fortress guard. I think this would be a good time to send him out into some action. Let's have a look at this guy. Is he carrying anything? No. Giant humanoid monster with 2 heads. His hair is extremely long. He has a broad body with almost no fat on it. His lips are very thick. His ears are flattened. His nose bridge is concave. He has very low cheekbones. His dark blue eyes are slightly wide set. His quite sparse eyebrows are somewhat high. His hair is chocolate. His skin is dark brown. Long hallways, well, yeah. That's just kind of the thing, the whole deal when you build long hallways with adjoining rooms. Okay. Yeah, I gave the order. So I'm going to set to following this guy. It's a bit hard to see him because he's on the edge of the map, but here he comes. He's lumbering forth. Let's see. Yep, everybody in the fortress guard is mobilizing. Yeah. Passing on through. Oh, combat has begun. With a milk horse. Right? Yeah. Exchanging a few punches. I assigned a milk horse to be a wrestler, I guess. This might not end well. Oh, we have reinforcements. Let's see, an unnamed captain? No. No, the captain is not yet involved. Dwarf hacks the Etten in the right upper arm with a silver battle axe, tearing the muscle. Just going a little bit at a time. Let's see. Kicks the Etten in the left head with his left foot. Bruising fat. Hacks the Etten in the right hand with the axe, tearing the muscle. Upper body, tearing skin. Right lower leg, tearing skin and bruising the fat. But I thought this Etten had no fat to speak of. Curious. So far, the Etten has not gotten any hits on just yet. See, punches the Etten in the left upper arm with her right hand, bruising the muscle. The force bends the left shoulder. Kicks the Etten in the left upper arm, bruising the muscle. Slaps the Etten in the right upper leg with the flat of the battle axe, but the attack glances away. Kung Fu! Dorfu! Okay. Oh no! The Etten punches the wrestler in the neck with his left hand, and the injured part is smashed into the body, an unrecognizable mass. An artery has been opened by the attack. The Etten grabs the wrestler by the third toe left foot, releases their grip, grabs the wrestler by the throat, places a chokehold on the wrestler, strangles them until they pass out, and apparently that was enough to leave Milkhorse dead. Oh dear. Okay, so we only have this unnicknamed Axe Dwarf remaining. Oh, reinforcements! Who's arrived? Another wrestler! Another guy with no name. Moses. Uh-huh. Although the wrestler is wielding a copper warhammer. Bashes in the right hand, fracturing the bone. He hadn't collapsed from overexertion. I've been wounded. That's very annoying. Wrestler bashes the Etten in the upper body, bruising the muscle and bruising the liver. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're starting to really wail on him now. Axedorf hacks the Etten in the left foot, tearing apart the skin, getting lodged firmly in the wound. Has to pull it out to regain possession. Was that it? Nope, he's still kicking. I wasn't sure if one of the guards, or like if they suddenly went off duty once the enemy was slain, as sometimes happens. Oh, the Etten is angry! Let's see, lots of bashing, lots of hacking. The Etten has become enraged. Let's see. And breaks the grip of the Axedorf's upper front teeth. Wrestler... No, the Axedorf bit him on the second toe, on the left foot. Munch. Oh wait, there's 3 of them now. Right? It looks like it. Moses, Urist. Oh, there's 2 axe dwarves, I see. Choppa Choppa. Moses has become a hammer dwarf. Go figure. Yeah, lots of hacking, not so much damage being done to any of the vitals just yet. Yeah, they're just kind of standing in the same spot. They don't have to move around much. Hacks the Etten in the left upper leg, tearing apart skin and bruising the fat. Hacking right upper leg, bashes the Etten in the right head, bruising the muscle, fracturing the skull. It's very nice. I'm not sure if that was a killing blow. exactly. It's kind of hard to land a killing blow on an Ettin's head when it has two heads. Is it over? Let's see. Hammerdorf bashes the Ettin in the upper body, bruising the muscle and bruising the right lung. Ettin's having trouble breathing. One of our ghosts has joined the fracas. Come to be a spectator. Next, the Ettin in the left upper arm. An artery has been opened, and a sensory nerve has been severed. Bites Ettin in the third finger, left hand. Such a big, beefy body. Kinda hard to take down all at once, but it looks like they just did. Let's see, who got the last blow? Unless it bled to death. It's very likely. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, we have to dig a little deeper. But yeah, the Ettin's dead! We got him! Who got the rights to the kill? Let's see. It was to Moses. Good work, Moses. You have triumphed. You are a champion today. How about we give Moses a nickname? Reminder that there is a channel redeem if y'all got any ideas. I'm gonna sit here and brainstorm for a sec. Actually, let me see. What are some of... He is frightened after being haunted by the dead. 50 years old. Likes native gold, iron, giant cardinal tooth, bracelets, chickens, very good intuition, good feel for socials, good kinesthetic sense and a way with words, poor focus and spatial sense. Dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. Doesn't appear to have any... Ah, he does have a lover, but they don't appear to be a fortress resident. Da-da-da. Let me see. Thinky think. I think I got one. Unless there are any alternatives. Going once. Going twice. Going twice and a half. Okay, I got it. Bloody nose. You've been honored with the title of Bloody Nose. Because, you know, hacking apart an Etten is known for its heads. It makes sense in my head, and that's all that matters to me. Anyway, why are they just leaving behind their weapons? What in the world? Okay. So with that little bit of action out of the way, and unfortunately losing one of our nicknamed dwarves in the scuffle, I will have to create a memorial slab for them. For our departed milk horse. We've been getting a lot of bunnies again, which is good, because that's the whole point. But also... hang on. Partly constructed. Oh, maybe it was just interrupted. Oh, they coming to fix it? Yes, they are. Okay. So some of the things I've been working on, away from prying lily pal eyes, I have put up a wall around the pasture for our grazing animals. I've added an outdoor farm plot for regular outdoor crops. I've also erected like these lines of statues on top of walls to sort of serve as a grand entrance into the great hall, the great main hall leading up to the trade depot, showing off to the visitors, you know. I've made some progress on the green glass floor. The designated Pac-Man is surely shrinking. Soon enough, we'll actually be able to set up the temple underneath it. We need more fucking glass! I need more glass, damn it! Give me glass, dwarves! In addition to that, oh yeah, we have a mayor now. We have a mayor, Kib, who is currently prohibiting the export of windows. I mean, we need glass, but don't really need it for that. Whoa, damn. One of our children is mighty upset. He decided to punch one of our weaponsmiths in the foot. Caused a bit of bruising, but nothing serious. I have since come to realize that, it's actually started to become a bit of a hassle to keep so many of our dwarven ghosts hanging around. It's actually put quite a damper on a lot of the dwarves' moods. So I've been putting quite a few of them to rest with a bunch of memorial slabs. I know at one point I thought about trying to refill our reservoir, and I overdid it a little bit. So this area is all smattered with mud now. And yeah, the reservoir has actually had some victims. All livestock. Well, livestock. They're mostly if not entirely dogs. Yeah, I'm just gonna be on the safe side and label all of these as forbidden to dissuade anybody from trying to venture down in here when they really shouldn't. But then also right here, I dug out a new room. This is gonna be our prison. Because, sadly, as partly motivated by all the ghosts flying around. Oh, we have a cat skeleton right there. So many dwarves in bad moods means that they are misbehaving and doing downright not so nice things to each other. So I built an apparatus to try to keep them in line. Oh my god. I also want to know... Okay, yeah, the trading caravan is in right now. I basically just want an excuse to get rid of all of these tattered clothes. It's not worth a whole lot, but... I don't suppose... like, getting some raw green glass will contribute to the number of blocks we need. I don't know if that's how it works. I'm tempted to think not. Oh well. What else can we swipe while they're here? Already did a little bit of trading already. A lot of the actually valuable stuff. It's just we have so many rotten clothes lying about and around. Like, we gotta get rid of it. It's doing us no good. Let's see. Black sand. Sand. Definitely need more sand. If the raw glass won't contribute anything, the sandbags sure will. Gypsum plaster? Nah. Another sandbag. Quick lime. White sand. White sand. Yellow sand. Sand, red sand. Happy that they came with a lot of sand. We absolutely need it. Might as well take some bolts too. I wish I could check how our food stores are doing at the moment. What if I just got some lobsters? Should be alright. That should be fine. Okay. And with that, I don't think we have any more tattered clothes needing to be disposed of. Okay, overall, doing pretty good for food stores. Drinks too, from the look of it. Let's see. It's kind of hard to, Yeah, okay, here's a bunch of the ghosts we have. Trapper, fish cleaner, mechanic. As well as the ghost of Tough Kevin. If there's one ghost that we have to hold on to, it absolutely has to be Tough Kevin. Local dwarf too angry to die. Too angry to stay dead. Oh man, there's just like 3 ghosts hanging around the wood stockpile. Okay. Tough Kevin, pour one out. Also, apparently we don't have any traction benches for the hospital? I must have missed that part. Yeah, these are just tables. Yeah. Well then. This is awkward. I wouldn't have... No, I haven't built any yet. Oh, maybe that's why I ordered some tables to be built. Build the tables, have them built into traction benches. Yeah, but overall... I know the bulk of all those tattered clothes were just a bunch of... Like, it made up the lion's share of all the garbage and crap that was littered around the map when we first abandoned this fortress. Oh, that reminds me. We need a new member of the Fortress Guard. Who should fill in the space? You! Butcher! You seem adequate. Enough. Somebody picking up that tome out in the desert. We still have this, this Lord Consort hanging around. It's one of the tamed giant otters that we have. Let me check. Have we made any more? We've made 12 glass blocks. 8, 12. That'll do for a start. Yeah, I know we need to put dwarfs in traction. We're getting there. I think I put the manager... Yeah, I put Miss Tweety in one of our militaries. Which one was it? Was it Fortress Guard or... No, it was the Spirited Shields, okay. The militia. What time of the year is it? Oh, it's autumn, right. Mid-autumn. Caravan is about to leave. I suppose I really should start thinking about building some more cages. Probably just wood. Let's do like 20. And then I feel like I need to make another stockpile, because I do have a stockpile for cages and animals, but they're not very big. Rather insubstantial, in fact. Let me see here. Where do I put it? Damn, I think all the other miners are too busy with military training in order to dig out these channels. The merchants have embarked on their journey. Well, I suppose this means I'll have to dig out a little space here. Just a little space right here. Keep all the other cages in here. Oh, we have a woodcutter throwing a tantrum now, too. Which means we should probably... No! A buzzard stole our stew! How many slabs do we have? Slabs. Spare slabs. They're all used up. Not the stew! Yeah, every single slab we've made. Do we have one we haven't placed down yet? Looks it. Yeah. So then... should also put in an order for more slabs. Maybe like 10. Slate. Hammer dwarf growing attached to a buckler. How nice. More bunnies. More glass. Okay. New aminal stockpile. Right in here. Can I... Aha. Yeah, lots of... Okay, block. Empty cages. And now I just need to scroll through and find rabbits. Oh, rabbits! Rabbits. Rabbits of Rabbit-habby. Oh. We're getting close. Here it is. Excuse me? Chimeras? Centaurs? Griffins? Interesting. So, these are two creatures that currently, I don't even think in the actual updated version of this game, these are creatures that just flat out don't exist in the actual world. You cannot encounter them. But apparently you can make, like, engravings or figurines of them. It's mostly to do with, like, the way they're supposed to be composed in the RAWs, in the RAW file. It's kind of difficult to make them work, because they're supposed to be fusions of multiple animals or creatures. So it's like, it doesn't really work right with the current coding. Okay, but anyway, that's gonna be our little caged rabbit stockpile. Oh good, they dug out the little channels. You can put in some more floors. More glassy floors. Why have the available blocks been reduced to 9? Oh, did I read it wrong? Do we actually have 12 slate blocks, but only 9 green glass blocks? Oopsies! That's my bad. Well, we're gonna get more anyway. Uh-oh! Yay, we're back! Didn't leave for long. I was just saying I might have miscalculated how many green blocks we actually have at the moment. Miscounted. I'm sorry I can't get you your traction bench! We need tables! We don't have tables! And right now the work order isn't being put in place because the manager's too busy fucking being a badass. think I'm gonna have some dwarfs come over here to the other side of the river. Pick up some wild plants that are in season. Seems like a nice little activity. Give them something to do. Yeah, we gave them so many fucking goods and shitty clothes. Whoa, 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 hey! Well, first let me finish the thought. We gave them so many, like, shitty ruined clothes and a bunch of other, like, crafts and goods. They're taking forever to pack up their goods and leave. Weird stream was being weird. Fixed now? Yeah, I DC'd for a moment. Hang on a minute. Okay, no. It's really bizarre. Oh yeah, now they're heading out on their way. But then, the thing I was being all like, whoa, hey, about... Oh, apparently our chief medical dwarf is also having a time of it and taking it out on the animals. Let's see... Building destruction... Okay, well, Chief Medical Dwarf has to be putting time out. Also for doing harm unto a chicken. I don't really want to punish the child because there is a likelihood that the punishment might not actually be jail time. Let's see. Oh, damn. Yeah. Wet Cat is getting 29 days in prison and a beating. But then there was also... building destruction. Who did that? Olan. Animal caretaker. Yeah, we had vertical platinum bars to... like, right here-ish. Well, one of them was toppled. The other is still up, conspicuously. It was basically serving as, like, the entry and exit into the prison area. Wait, oh my god. Wet Cat is also attacking the mayor of all people. Let's see. Yeah, Wet Cat cancels starting fist fight for resting injury, but can't rest because they're now in custody. Hang on a minute. Yeah, Dungeon Master was dishing out the The judicial beating. Let's see. Apparently they didn't get hurt too badly. Maybe? Her right upper arm is cut open, her right upper arm is bruised, left upper arm is bruised, right foot bruised, right lower arm bruised, left lower leg bruise, left foot bruise, right upper leg bruise, neck bruise. Okay, just a bunch of bruises. She's fine. She's over 100 and something years old, but she's fine. Okay. Straight duck. Yeah, all of these are just wet cat. Hang on a second. No, it was Olan. Did nobody witness Olan? Fucking wrecking the vertical bars? Did nobody notice? No witnesses? Witness me! Yeah, it really seems like some of our dwarves are having a real hard time of it. None of the new work orders have been put in yet. But one of the ghosts have been put to rest. That's a plus. Oh, I think the militia has finally stopped their training. Good sparring, dwarves. Now get the fuck back to work! Do we have any more wonderfully green glass blocks? 16! Oh yeah, we do! Now I gotta keep up. Damn. Okay, so that's... we're back to 12. Let's see, that's 6. We can extend the end a little bit here. Well, we could probably do it twice. Our Pac-Man grows ever smaller. Glad to see that they're working fast. Da-da. Green glass. Green glass. Green glass. glass. Green glass. Okay. And then I have to wait for that last one to get dug out. To get dugged. Have y'all gotten dugged today? Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. Work orders are put in, finally. Who up digging they dug? Obok animal dissector stumbling about obliviously. Okay, tables are complete. Which means we can finally make some traction benches. And I can finally shut up about the traction benches we don't have. Okay. There's that last bit dug out. And we have one green glass block to spare for some reason. I don't think I can ever keep, like, a consistent... I can never really figure out how many, like, blocks are ever constructed in a single work order. Like, anytime I want any type of fucking block constructed, you know, stone blocks, glass blocks, whatever. It's like, I usually assume, like, per work order, it's like 3 or 4 blocks. But then sometimes, like, I get like an amount that doesn't, like, add up to that, and I get confuzzled. Okay, how many slabs have we made? 6. Okay. And then... well, I for sure know we have more ghosts than that. We have some wild badgers just kind of chilling in our cages. Would anybody like to butcher them up? That would be right swell and good. Let's see, that's 12 cages. 12 cages for the bunnies so far. In which case, I think I'll just put down like 4 in these little divots. At long last, the fortress's dream is inching closer to realization. Apparently some of our war dogs are having little fights with the wildlife. The Fortress of Solitude? Slabs complete. Okay. Okay, so with the slabs done, now we need some engravings. Where is... We do have a lot of a lot of names here that were not memorialized. Where is... I mean, I'm gonna prioritize the ghosts. I feel like that would be fair. Just being careful not to memorialize too many. Because I want some to still hang around. Tough Kevin. Where is Moses? No, wait, it wasn't Moses that died. It was... Who was it? Who was it? Una. No. No, Una was put to rest. Zahn was put to rest. Oh, Milk Horse. Yeah, duh. Put in a separate order. There you are. Okie dokie. Will somebody please slaughter these badgers? I'm not interested in doing anything else with them. They can give us bones, hides, meat. Okay, well, the latest glass blockwork order is almost done already. Okay, might as well put down what traction bench is available. Just the one. Green glass blocks. Hopefully it's a decent amount. Well, we can check. We got 9. Nine to work with, eh? Certainly need more blocks. Ooh. One of our ghosts is throwing objects around the room. Around and about. Which one was it? Bombool. Ghostly mechanic. He's incorporeal at the moment. Oh, we need to make a chain. I think we have some copper. Some copper we can use. Okay. More Blancs. Okay, now we're up to 11. No pun intended. Okay, yeah, we have some copper bars. Okay. But we need more. We need more fucking glass. Ah! Okay. Put in an extraction bench. Okay, now that there's actually a traction bench in place, I should stop getting so many notifs. Trying to look out for Bombull. There you are. A troublesome poltergeist. Yeah, okay. Did I make one of the... I don't remember. Well, Bumble's right at the top, so I guess not. Unless... slab. No. No, we have not dedicated a slab to them yet. Whoops. Okay. That's all we have at the Mo. Get some more ghosties to rest. Bumble is high priority. Must be rid of them poltergeists. Okay, we got the cages down over here, so how about we assign some bunnies? Some little bunnies. Actually, not yet. Not yet. We should wait until the next caravan comes by. If we leave them too long in a cage, they starve and they die. And I don't think the mountain homes will be wanting dead bunnies. Fortress of Solitude, clearly the writer was autistic. Every autistic introvert's dream. Okay, copper chain was made. So the last traction bench should be getting put up. I think a couple of the statues in the main hallway got toppled over. And I think I might have accidentally put two of them up here. but that's okay. I can just put in a new order for 2 sandstone statues. And I know they were of a specific image. I think at first, like, let me look at one of these. The golden hair, an image of a rabbit, a shining sun, and a wavy spear. The rabbit is embracing the wavy spear. The rabbit is striking a triumphant pose. Commissioned by the Wayward Jump, a local dwarven government. Yeah, that was the old government. So now we're having to put in a couple of our own to put our own spin onto it. Into it. Onto it. Along with it. Okay, let me double check. Another ghost has been put down. 2 green glass blocks. Hey, guess what, dwarfs? We need more. Let's do another 40. And that means we're gonna still need a fuck ton of sand. How are we doing on barrels? Oh, we still got quite a few. We're actually not struggling for drinks at the moment. But, eh. I think the other slabs might have been engraved by this point. Bombole. All right. Should be able to take care of Bombole right quick. Traction benches are finished. I thought it'd be cool to, you know, keep some ghosts lingering around and about. Especially if they were from, if they were some dwarves from the first government. That way it would be almost like preserving a bit of history, you know? I could come in here as an adventurer and talk to them and ask them questions about the past and all sorts of other nosy shit. But apparently having too many ghosts floating around and about is bad for the mental health, so eh. But like I said, I'm still keeping like 2 around at least. Whoa! Winter upon ye! My beverage of choice this evening. Triple Berry Breezer, Bubbler. And I just saw Bombole is now officially put to rest. No more trouble. A lot of the other ghosts just kind of wander about and just kind of chill, but You know, apparently, like, living dwarves don't really like that. It's kind of creepy and shit. I think they should probably grow a spine, but, you know. Dwarfs. Dwarfs be dwarfing. Dwarfs will cower at the sight of giant buzzing flies, of all things. Or ladybugs. More bunnies! Yay, more bunnies! Okay, it's pretty evident that... Okay, well these are skeletons. So I think the only reason they haven't been moved out is because there's no more room in the refuse pile. Maybe I should dig out another one. What is this? Bituminous coal. So maybe it would be advantageous to dig out another chamber. Another refuse chamber. Do it like this for now. I think it's mostly soil anyway, so a number of it will probably be dug out really quickly. Smooth like. More ghosts gone. Not sure how many are left. We got a ghostly child. Statues are done. Ha ha ha. Uno. Dos. Could probably put in a third traction bench. Uh-huh. Yup. Yuppers. Okay, we're digging. Okay, I think I was wrong. Up here it's all like silty clay. But like right here at the entrance it's shale. It's all rocky. I think we already burned out like a ton of charcoal. So I'm not actually sure how useful this natural coal deposit is actually gonna be. Sure how many crafts we have available. Oh, we have quite a few. We have quite an abundance. In which case... maybe I should make more bins. That would sound good. Can never have too many bins. Like barrels. Can never have too many barrels. Hurry it along, dwarfs. She's gone home to the mines, yeah. Hi, Pinky. Dwarf changed professions. Woodcutter is throwing a tantrum. Oh no, one of the miners is throwing a tantrum now too. Not good. Not wonderful. Ooh, gems. What are these? Sardonyxes. Sick. Woodcutter, miner, yeah. Not doing nothing too upsetties. Gotta hit the hay, but I vote to name the next dwarf Duke Cornholio. It shall be done, my love. Okay. I'm gonna hold down this key. I'm gonna close my eyes. And... you! Potash maker. You are now Duke Cornholio. I love you! Okay. Ta-da! Best get all these rocks and coals moved out. What are you doing, Ghost? Tough Kevin? Just a restless haunt. No bigums. Bin is done. Okay. New refuse. And then I gotta make sure it doesn't extend outdoors. We already got enough garbage laying around and about outside. Wait, did I? Yeah, refuse. Da-da-da. Alright, good. Dwarfs are moving shit into the garbage pile. Into the miscellaneous garbage pile. The hood and tile? What's this? A Forgotten Beast parchment scroll. Written on the item is a novel entitled The Hood and Tile, authored by Led Lanstion. The work has no particular subject, the writing is quite cruel, yet it is throughout ornate and refined. Overall, the prose is passable. Methinks at some point maybe Rabbit Abbey could benefit from a small little library? Because I got so many fucking texts just dangling around and about on the premises. Not really doing anything else with them. The only question is where? Where do I put the thing? Okay, we got some more blocks. But how many more blocks? $11! Why is progress so slow? Dwarfs, why do you take so long to make any fucking glass? Boo. Who? Yeah, that's 10. What are these? Oh, Gila monster skeletons. Very well. Very good. Say, what are you doing? Resting. In traction. Smashed apart, smashed open. Okay. Diagnosis required. Need somebody with diagnostic skills. How about... Oh no, somebody's coming to the job. A crafts dwarf. God, we have so many cats! Seriously, is nobody gonna butcher these badgers? Miacia. Should probably have some of the new lambs snipped. I'm also a bit curious how we're doing on clothes. Because I think we could be doing better. We've had a bunch of, like, rotten clothes. Okay, well. Get out the lambs first, I guess. Well. No. No, I'll let them do that business first. Take care of that. Olon is throwing a tantrum! Do we have any more, engraved slabs to erect? We have 3 that are not engraved. I will look into that, getting that done. I think there's only 2 ghosts left. Tough Kevin and the ghost child. In which case, I guess we're just memorializing some regular unawakened dead. It's not treatment so much as it is prevention. And some such. Why are there so many mussel shells just littered out all over the floor over here? They haven't always been there, have they? No. Whoop! Olon is causing trouble. Pickin' fights. Naughty, naughty. Yeah. Absolutely nobody wanting to butcher. Nobody wanting to butcher these badgers. So I'm going to impose the duty on some random dwarfs. Oh, you are very, like, broadly unskilled. Let's fix that. Could always use more glass makers. Butchery. Ta-da! That should do all right for now. Just realized I've got a lot of camels too. When did I decide to have so many camels? Maybe have some of them butchered too. Well, it looks like the bulk of them... No, not the bulk of them. I just noticed I had some of them gelded at some point. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm keeping them around for some milk. Then I realized how many were males, and they were not set to reproduce. Oh. Camel. Just a few of them. Lots of stockpiling activities. Probably with moving a whole shit ton of mussel shells lying around and about. Okay, Olan got a judicial beating. No further sentence pending. Okay. Yep, okay. Yep. Oh, we got Kias? Fucking Kias. Kia's coming over here, harassing us, stealing our shit. Can we maybe not? Well, one of the war dogs is taking care of him. Taking care of one of them. Nobody has dug these channels yet. Oh, ah. Yeah, it seems like everybody is just much too busy dealing with the new stockpile in order to attend to other duties. Apparently a lamb got out. Okay. Wet cat! Toppled one of the statues? How dare... Where are you? Starting a fist fight. You know, I think I might need to revoke Wet Cat from being the chief medical dwarf. If indeed, all they are doing is causing more injuries. Okay. Who can take up the job? Adil, a talented diagnostician. There. Uh-huh, yep, uh-huh. So then, yeah, vandalism. 2 witnesses. Injured a cat. What? Now we got a whole fucking kitchen toppled by this guy? This ex-chief doctor? What the fuck? Really causing trouble. Okay, so... yeah, I think the kitchen was right here. Next to the butcher. Next to the butchery. Let's get that back in business. Goodness grievance. What to do with these dwarfs. Okay, that's another Kia taken down. Good show, dwarfs! Although many more are being interrupted and doing nothing for the other Kias. Wet Cat has calmed down. I'm starting to think maybe keeping Wet Cat around is more trouble than it's worth. Lots of trouble, these dwarfs. Anyway, I think those memorial slabs might be done, so I will just... Okay, only one of them. Only one of them was ready, I guess. Bloody Nose is fighting. Oh yeah, fighting Wet Cat. Okay. Wet Cat, 29 days in prison. And of course, got a pounding too. Man, Wet Cat is just doing so many awfuls. I feel like, if they do anything more past this point, I'll probably have to send them to exile. Ooh. One of our children has grown into a peasant. Hopefully this isn't the... No, it's not the tantruming one. Good, good. Let's see, what should we have... What should we have this dwarf do? All the hauling? We could have them do some hospital duties, as well as maybe some glass making? And masonry? Possibly animal training? And as a finishing touch, maybe armoring. There. Welcome to adulthood. Get busy. Have we rebuilt the kitchen? No, we haven't. Please, somebody rebuild the kitchen. Maybe did I build it down in this wing? Right next to the farm plots? Eh. Planting seeds, planting seeds. I'll add another duty. Mining. Dwarf Fort! Yes! Hello, Samio. This is Rabbit Abbey. Fortress of Rabbit Abbey. The main goal I had in mind for this fort was to raise a whole bunch of bunnies and then spread them out across the world through commerce. So far it seems like we've got a hell of a rabbit population to work with. Yeah, that tree can stay. What are they scared of? Oh, the Kias? See, mugging us by using the ASCII version? Technically not. The Lazy Noob Pack provides alternative tile sets. But yeah. Oh look, another child has grown up. But I think this is the problematic one. Yeah, haggard and drawn due to tremendous stresses. What does she like to do? Great kinesthetic sense, deep well of patience, good feel for social relationships, and the ability to focus. And yet, she is quite focused with satisfied needs. And yet, haggard and drawn. This child has seen things. Let's see. Very agile, but slow to heal. Well, first things first. Give her some taskings. All the hauling. A couple healthcare related things. Let's do stone detailing. Wood crafting. Clothes making. Mechanics. And blacksmithing, sure. That should do decently. Although, chiefly, I think mayhaps a tavern could use a performer. Let's see, English. There you are. Right. Slaughtering camels. I wonder if the reason the badgers aren't getting slaughtered is because they're not trained. They're too rowdy, too wild to handle How's Wet Cat doing? 113 days in prison and a beating. Goodness. Truly the wettest cat, gonna be utterly soaked in their own blood by the time we're done. Real troublemaker. I kind of like the idea of leaning into the idea, like, you know, this current government, in contrast to the previous one, is a bit more punitive. All like more eager to get into the roughin' and tusslin'. And Doc is throwing a tantrum. Okay, well, that's where that statue got toppled. Let's put it back. 3 dwarfs in the hospital. Another camel slaughtered. A lot of rabbits have escaped containment. Have escaped from their pasture. Why are these all pet passable? Hold it! I see what you're up to, you little runny babbit. Anarchy! Escape the cage! But they're not in cages yet. They're in a pasture. They got all the nice foodies. All the grass and the little shrubberies. And wild veggies. And 2 decorative trees to seek shade under. Okay, do we have the other 2 slabs ready to go? Yes, we do. Aha! The floor's got channeled. "24 glass blocks." Nice, nice. That is very workable. Like that. And now I have 14 left. So what I could do... is finish off this little section here. Let's see, that's 11. See, if I have 14 left over, that would give me 3 blocks left, but the work order isn't finished yet, so I'll get more. There will be more. Much more. Hi, Astra! Did someone mention me, a rabbit? Yeah. Yeah, this is Rabbit Fort. English is too oblivious to do anything, even to perform. Rabbit Fort! Rabby Abbott. Rabby Abby. These refined coal? Well, we found coal not too long ago. Oh, it must have all got... No! No, it's still in there. Get to it, dwarfs! But that being said, how much charcoal do we actually have? None! Go figure. But I have a question. Let's see. Kiln. I think it was up here. Wood furnace. Okay, well... How are we doing on logs, then? Logs! Logs! Some of them I set to dump for some reason. Well... You can always chop more down. They seem to grow back pretty speedy, like... Ta-da! And they will get to that eventually. Okay, they channeled that bit out. Okay, now we're up to 16. 16 glass. Whoops. Yeah. Here we go. I know lately I've actually been thinking about actually finally playing and streaming the Steam version. But there's still a part of me that wants to wait a little while longer yet. Mostly because my understanding is that apparently the keyboard controls that, you know, I'm so used to utilizing in this classic version is not really fully implemented in the Steam release, which I thought it was, and I don't know. Would probably have to get used to using the mouse anyway, but like, to just have the option to go full keyboard would be really swell. I also know, like, the latest update they had. Hey, they're finally butchering the badgers. Good, good. I guess they did need to be trained first. Anyway, I know the last big update to the game was the Siege update. And I know they're not fully done with it yet. seems like there's still a few features they want to add first as sort of an appetizer to the next major release, which I'm really looking forward to, honestly. It might fully reawaken a dwarf fort hyperfixation when that comes about, because it's related to magic. And it sounds like the next little update to the siege stuff is going to be a little appetizer for magic stuff, with wizards and sorcerers and stuffs. No idea what it's gonna look like by the time it comes around, but it's like I kind of wanna hold on until they get around to that. But also, I'm so determined to see this fortress kind of through into being in the state where we can actually properly conduct our primary goal of shipping out pet rabbits all over the world, having them proliferate. Because I know as far as, like, structures and things go, there's not a whole lot more that I think needs to really be done for Rabbit Abbey. We already got the big sandstone rabbit. Oh, hang on. You know, I didn't realize that the head of the giant rabbit just had a big hole in it. Adela! Welcome, Raiders! Welcome, welcome! Hello, Adela! What are you up to tonight? If y'all don't know me, I am Issy. I am a magical froggy witch. Variety streamer. Right now I'm playing some classic Dwarf Fortress. Because it's what I'm used to. I haven't played the Steam release yet. But right now, I have a whole fortress dedicated to the proliferation of rabbits, with the goal of sending them out across the world to proliferate dwarven fortresses and mountain halls everywhere in the world. Because rabbits, yes. Playing Genshin, but my boyfriend loves Dwarf Fortress? Ah. Good taste. He might very well be a keeper of that, man. Got my blessing. Well, I hope you had a swell time. If you need to take care of yourselves, do any after stream self-care, feel free to do so. Thank you again for the raid. Probably not gonna go too much longer here. So far it's just been trying to get some constructions done. We faced off against a giant Etten earlier. And we also have a number of dwarfs that can't help but misbehave themselves because they are in a terrible way. see. Okay, we need more coal. And for some reason, the dwarfs don't feel like the bituminous coal that we have unearthed is really worth much. So I will take care of that. Let's do like 50. Gonna get a late dinner. Having a great stream. Izzy, thank you, Adela. Have some good num-nums. I haven't had too much to eat today. I think I had like pizza rolls for lunch. And then just before stream, I had an apple. Now that it's the weekend, I'm wondering if maybe my family might head out to get some groceries. Let's see, is the manager caught up in... No? Nope, they're not caught up in sparring duties. Ooh. More wild camels? And there's a giant eagle somewhere, just up here, high up in the sky, hovering right over my livestock pasture. I'm sure that means nothing. Let's see. How many more glass blocks do I have to work with? 5. Eh. It's such a relief that I'm actually making progress on this green glass floor. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking, like, the giant rabbit statue has a big hole in it, right in its head, that I think needs to be covered up. Do I have any, do I? Oh wait, it doesn't have access. I need to build a ramp! Need to build ramps! Ramps! I could probably check blocks. Okay, well, that doesn't really tell me much. Usable sandstone blocks. Any? Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. No. Okay. So that's another work order. Let's do like 10. We don't need that many. Sandstone, please. Let me see here. I can see another badger being prepped for butchery. How are we doing on drinks? We're still holding out. Could probably start brewing some more stuff though, especially now that the outdoor farm plot is looking a bit dry. Still serving out the prison sentence. 113 days. Okay, well, it doesn't actually look like Wet Cat is in custody just yet. I wonder if they're at the hospital. Yep. Goodness, girl. Looking a bit rough around the gills. Wonder who is doing hospital duties right now. Do we have any doctors on board? We have our tavern keeper coming to clean them up a bit. They haven't started on charcoal yet. Oh, yeah, the manager is doing training now, so work orders are gonna be on a delay. Why do I ever think it's a good call to put the fortress manager in our militia? So far it just causes so many hiccups in work efficiency. And how many? 59. I'm not sure, but we might have room. We might get one migrant at some point. Either that or somebody has a baby. We're doing great on plants. All them trees chopped down. What else should I have my dwarves do? I don't want to get started on the temple until this glass floor is done. Because then, you know, they have open access. Open access to the wide open... the wide open chamber, ascending upwards into whatever holy entities that they practice prayer upon. I don't know. Definitely won't have to worry about refilling the reservoir anytime soon. Okay, well, instead of putting in a work order for either of these things, I'm just gonna order them done manually. That will probably get things done faster. Put charcoal on repeat. Sandstone. Sandstone blocks. Sandstone blocks. Da-da-da. Okay. Some dwarfs have to be getting to work now, surely. Some of them are chilling in the tavern. I am sometimes left wondering if at least some of the problems and attitudes are due to overworking. But at the same time... Also, I started digging this hole. I started digging this hole over here for some reason that I don't remember. Did I just want to, like, dig it? Did I just feel like digging deeper into the earth? Was I trying to, like, find more stone or metal or something? Definitely found more stone. Not hard to find. I mean, I suppose it wouldn't hurt. We actually don't have really, like, any access to metals at the moment, other than what we can acquire through the caravans. So maybe... maybe that should be what I set sights on for a bit. Okay. But since I'm channeling the way down, it's gonna have to be like 1Z level at a time. We'll see what we can discover. Oh look, more rocks. More sandstone. They diggin'. They doggin'. They dorkin'. And I would also like the walls to be smoothed out too, so they look a bit more professional, I guess. Like it's more intentional. Thankfully, I have a lot of stone detailers. Just watching them go at it. There we are. One more. There we go. There. Next channel. Gotta be careful I don't dig out anything I shouldn't. Don't dig out anything I don't mean to. Honestly, I think I would feel pretty comfortable with leaving things off here. Is that a new type of stone? What is that? Phyllite. Interesting. Can't Phyllite be used for other purposes? Other than the typical, like, conventional masonry? I don't remember. Ah, somebody needs a splint. We can provide. Let's make a few splints and crutches. Sounds like a good call. Yeah, I don't remember if Phyllite is like any other normal rock or if it's used for other things. I don't remember. Okay, I want to dig out this little corner. I'm gonna smooth out the rest and it's gonna make it look better. There. Yeah, I think I'm getting settled back into like the more mundane stuff. So I think I'm going to save here. This was mostly just like a little checkup session anyway. At least we started with something relatively exciting. You know, an Etten attack. Had to beat up and imprisoned Wetcat a few times. Yeah. Thinking maybe next time... Excellent timing, is about to head to bed myself. Haha! My intuition strikes again! I'm almost kind of tempted for next time to just kind of do something to shake things up a bit. Like maybe I'll play a different fort, one of my different saves. Because like I have 4. I have 4 going right now, and then there's 3 other worlds that are just on standby for anything. That's a maybe though. Depends when I decide on playing again. Da-da-da. Welp. I think the plan... I do want to do 2 streams next week, but I know I'm going to be busy Thursday. So I think I might take the library day off so I can stream Wednesday instead. And then do Friday. And then Monday I'll be over on Solaris's channel with Night in the Woods. Which, by the way, might be a bit late to say. We actually had somebody drop out. Somebody had to drop out for life stuff because they're locked the fuck in on responsibilities. Which means we are down 1 person to voice Greg consistently. For the time being, it sounds like we might just have to juggle that voice role. Unless we find someone right quick. I'll probably post a notice in my own server. I don't think Soul has done it in their server yet. So, if you want the opportunity to hang out with moi and a couple other cool people, well, reach out. In the meantime, it's getting late. I want to do some other gaming stuff. I'm not sure if I want to do like Monster Hunter or something else. Actually, in all honesty, I might play more Dwarf Fortress. It's like I picked up some momentum and I don't want to lose it, so I might be doing some off-stream play, you know, save you all the headache of watching a whole lot of monotony. But I will see you next time, Lily Pals, with whatever I decide to get up to. Here are the raid messages, like always. I've been noticing my mouse has been doing like little double clicks here and there every so often. It's not a consistent problem, but I'm keeping my eye on it. Because that was kind of a problem I had with my last mouse, too. Okay. I also know I have eyes. I have eyes on possibly streaming Ace Combat 4 soonish. But I also want to do more Monster Hunter Worldborn. And I also want to do more Deltarune. It's kind of where my head is at the mo. Let's see here. We have Kira playing Warframe. Sounds like a good spot to drop y'all off. Raid Kira. Yep, so I'm considering Wednesday night for next stream. If not then Friday night, most likely. Yeah. Dwarfs. I need more fucking glass! And more bunnies would be nice too, but one thing at a time. Okay. Well, I care about you all so much, Lily Pals. You stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Have a great time zone. Big froggy huggies. Yay! That's it. I'm gonna go probably dig around in the freezer, see if I can't heat something up to chew and swallow down into my gullet. Yeah. Alright. That's all I have left. Dig in the freezer, yeah! Diggy diggy hole, yeah! Oh yeah, Swimmy!